Hello everyone, Good Investor here. I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to give you another update of today's market and talk to you about a couple of other stuff, as well as give you some updates on the stocks that I own, specifically on SOXL and XNET. But before we do so, I just wanted to highlight the market today. It was very solid. Dow is on its highest point today, and it was led by a couple of big companies like Tesla and other electric vehicle companies. So we'll talk more about that in the different video. But in this video specifically, I just wanted to highlight how market is recovering, and markets are going to the highest points, and we saw that S&P on Friday doing the same thing. So before we do that, let's just literally dive into a couple of stocks that actually brought me a lot of money today, and some of the updates that you might also take out of this video as well. So to begin with, we would go with SOXL, and essentially this is a 1 week trajectory. Here we can see that it went up by 28% in a week, which is amazing, right? We've just been seeing it growing, and look at the 1 year trajectory. It literally shoot it to the moon, right? I mean, I couldn't explain it different than this, but hey, look at the recovery, and I'm very sure based on this chart, it will actually continue the momentum, and it should go through. The chart should just continue going up. Maybe tomorrow there would be a little slowdown due to the fact of this. I mean, this is just abnormal, but again, maybe there would be a slowdown tomorrow, maybe a little bit even downturn, but overall the stock is doing perfectly so far. And today actually they went up by 6% only, and on Friday, as we know, it was more than 10%. So today 6%, so 16% in 2 days. Couldn't be better than that. And as you guys know, I do own a couple of their stocks, and I bought them when they were very low, actually $25 on average cost. But the fun part is not this. The fun part is the option side. And as you know, I mean, I am solely believer of SOXL and of semiconductors. There's a complete separate video of why exactly I like it. I compared it with ARC, and if you haven't watched it, I really recommend you watching it to see the difference and perhaps considering to invest on it as well. So today's return only, I mean, 6% on the stock, but on the option side, it was 28% a day. Phenomenal, right? $3,000. And last time I told you guys that I finally became positive on total return. It was negative for a while, negative 20%, I think, but then it recovered, and now I'm in a positive side, positive 45%, and I'm still not selling it. I think I bought it very cheap. On the options, the expiration dates are all the way to the August 20th. So I do think that there's plenty of time for this, and we're still recovering from the March lows. So absolutely holding it, and I do recommend you as well to look at it. So that being said, as I said, I am completely bullish on this. Despite this chart of going, this straight up, I am still holding it. I do not see any reasons of selling it, and if I do, I'll definitely let you know, but I really doubt it, because I mean, it's semiconductors. If you believe in technology, you believe in semiconductor. That is not even a question at all. That's one of the stocks that I wanted to talk about. So the next one is actually XNET, and one of the viewers, one of the followers, actually, Daniel Zurif, here we go, he commented there in one of the earlier videos about XNET that whether my opinion has changed on XNET or not, because he himself and perhaps many other of you guys as well have seen that XNET have not been moving for a while. I mean, in 1 week they were only up by 5%, but if you look at the monthly, they were actually at their good spot on March 18th, and then they went back down. And then overall, I mean, if you compare them with their February highs, they're by no means there yet. And this comment is absolutely legit, and I understand where this is coming from. But whether or not this specifically changed my opinion on XNET, absolutely not. I mean, I'm holding it, and this is a blockchain stock. In this channel we talk about a lot about blockchain, a lot about semiconductors, and blockchain is absolutely one of the priorities on my portfolio. And although today blockchain was doing fairly well, XNET did not follow them. They were down today 3%. And I absolutely understand, Daniel, where your, where this comment is coming from. But I think there's still room to grow for XNET, and I think it will continue to grow because this is the best time to buy them, right? I mean, my personal target, if you ask me that question, my personal price target for this is around $15 to $18. Personally, based on the historical events, and I think it is pretty legit given the fact that it's not only based on the charts, but also based on the previous quarter, right? As we can see, they had one of their phenomenal results, right? If we go to Atom Finance, and XNET is right here, let's look at their income statement, and overall, we can see that they have been able to reduce their cost of revenue from about 100 million to 92 million, which is not that big of a difference. But overall, if we look down, we can see that the net income after taxes, or overall net income after everything, they actually had one of their best quarters in a while, since 2015, right? So I think they are recovering. I think they are doing well with the blockchain shift. And right now, it's a mix of hype, it's a mix of legitness, and I still do think that there's a lot room to grow for blockchain. We're still in the first steps. We are being so creative, and a lot of different types of investments are coming up, given the NFTs, cryptocurrency, and even security being based on blockchain. So XNET is one of the providers of blockchain, and in one of their but their previous Q4 2020 results, they actually do touch a little bit about blockchain. And what they say here, for example, they say, last year we launched a blockchain as a service platform with us, and to further facilitating blockchain technology to serve the real economy, our best platform is a high performance blockchain technology platform based on our structure of our sum of the chain with one-stop blockchain service solutions. I mean, this is absolutely, it's a nonsense. I understand it's because it was translated from Chinese to English, and that's why some of the words are grammatically do not make sense. But the context here is obviously saying that they are moving towards it. They did launch a blockchain as a service platform last year, and this year, a couple of months ago. So they say that Xunlei, XNET, and as well as some of the Chinese universities, they actually were awarded a research project on blockchain and fintech technology. So that means that there is investments. This is the priority for the company, and I am bullish for the company as well. And I can't wait to see where else what else is coming for them, right? In terms of, if we go back to to their stock, in terms of the options, I think the one that I am actually holding a lot on, 98, which is, I think I put about $10,000 on that, right? The expiration is June 18th. I'll make a separate video when XNET goes up, of course. I will be selling these options, and then once I sold them, I'll reinvest the amount that I made from XNET back to the company, but with the longer expiration date. This being said, I think we covered most of the things happening right now on XNET and SOXL. Let me know what you guys think. Daniel, I hope I responded to your question. Other than that, we'll talk in the next video. Thank you.